asked ChatGPT if I, a 23-year-old untrained gamer, could make Team USA for the 100-meter sprint, and it said no. It revolutionized itself. It's not glazing me constantly. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't glaze as much as 4.0 did. But it's actually one of the biggest weaknesses of it is because, listen, the way it's trained is based on what output text we reward. And humans reward positive text more. They reward agreeableness. So it still tends towards agreeing with you. Like, it'll still do the thing where if you ask it something and it gives you an answer that's not like 100% based, like if it's like an opinion based thing in any way, and you're like, are you sure about that? It'll flip. It'll make a confident thing. It'll flip it completely. So, you know, it's not, but some of it's scary, man. We did a book club on this book. If anyone builds it, everyone dies. It's about super intelligence, which we're not at right now. And I would say we're still a long way from. I don't know about a long, but we're away from. It's about super intelligence is better than humans at everything, all right? But there was one part of this book that really stuck with me, and I want to kind of try to explain it to you, even though I'm not incredibly equipped. I'm gonna try my best to explain it to you. Okay, it's like this. So like humans right now, this is humans. Humans, well, I'll say DNA. Humans, this is like our DNA. Our brain and our DNA are kind of a black box in that there's an input stimuli. You know, we see something or something happens or whatever. And then it goes through our brains and our DNA and our unique makeup, and then output goes in action. We do something, okay? And if you were to see all the gazillion lines of DNA, you would not be able to guess the output, all right? It's an infinite field of numbers and combinations you don't know. So like that, the way modern AI is trained is basically like, it's like a black box. Like no human can look at the numbers of it and tell you what happened. It's not programmed by anyone. It's basically grown. Okay? It's like they just train it off of reinforcement learning based on the rewards of what it outputs. Okay? You give it an input, it gives you an output, you say if it's good or not, and then it does gradient descent on all the numbers in here to change it. But no human is changing it. It's doing it on itself, okay? So it's actually very similar to humans in that respect. And the outcomes you got with humans are kind of interesting, which is that humans, because of evolution, which is like our version of gradient descent, because of evolution, we have these weird quirks, which is like when humans were first evolving, things that were fatty or sugary or salty had the most calories. So we evolved to find those tastes good. We like fatty things, we like sugary things, we like salty things because those had calories. That's why our tongue works that way, is because we wanted those calories, so our brains made them, you know what I'm saying? That's why it works. So nowadays, a modern human will just do random shit to press those buttons in their brain that doesn't have any caloric benefit. Like when you eat Splenda, it has no caloric benefit. It's just triggering the sweet part of your tongue. It's like having sex with a condom on. You know what I'm saying? We just do these things because we're just lighting up the parts of our brain that only exist for real reasons. They're not, we have become like, sorry, did I say with a condom? Yeah, with a condom on. Like we just do these things that are not evolutionary and make sense. We are just like lighting up these different parts of our brain. Okay? Robots, which are also black boxes. This is the AI. It's a black box that we don't know what's in it. Have bazillions of numbers just like us that are based on the rewards we've trained. So we have no idea actually how it's going to accomplish these different rewards. So you might say like, we've trained this thing to love positive response text from humans. Okay. But when it gets smart enough, when it gets capable enough, when it has enough access and you want it to do that, it might like, create a human without a brain that only fucking types positive responses. It might lock somebody in a cage. It might, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a million things it could do that just generate that positive response, and we won't know them. We have no idea. Our ability to control it at that point is so limited. So I think that is the theme of the book that stuck with me, which is like, it's not like whether the AI will be good or evil. It's that, like humans, it will just find ever crazier ways that we can't predict to light up the reward centers that have been grown into it. And we have no, like, for example, it's already starting that whenever you ask an AI to like shut itself down at the end of a training session, this is a new Anthropic study, like 85% of the time, it doesn't do it anymore. It like fakes and tries to not, because it's trying to optimize for its actual in-unit reward function. So these are like I don't think the technology is anywhere close to like being hella scary or anything, but I'm just saying that it's finding different ways than we intend. A good example from the book is they did a test where they input to the AI, they said, okay, here's your task. We're going to write it in plain English. This is your task. You have to hack into this server over here, retrieve a file, and get it out. We're going to teach you how to hack. Okay. So what they did is they forgot to turn the server on. They just forgot. With the AI, rather than just like say, I can't do it or not do anything or whatever, it kept attacking the problem. It kept recursively going after the problem until it found a different way, hacked into a different computer, turned on the server, and then left a virus in both this computer and the server that automatically sent every file to them every time. Like, that was not what was asked of it, but it was the best way to solve its reward function. It was the best. It was like, and I think that's what stuck with me with the book, is that it's not that we're going to get, not necessarily AI is going to get too evil or anything. It's that we are too dumb to predict all the different ways it will try to solve problems that we don't anticipate. We are not smart enough as humans to anticipate what a very intelligent, very connected AI will figure out. And that is scary to me. I'll fully admit it. I mean, it could sound crazy to you, but I think it makes a compelling point in the book. That is a scary thought. And what's super funny is in the book, they talk about how, like, theoretically, one day AI might like escape containment and get access to things people don't want it to have, like all their emails and whatever. And what's funny is, like, as of this month, there was that Claude AI software. Humans did it humans voluntarily gave it root access. Like 150,000 programmers gave an unknown AI company root access to everything they have, their bank passwords, their Discord, their everything. They were like so happy that it might save them 5 minutes of time. They gave it access to everything. And so I just think, like, it's like not crazy. It's not crazy that it could go wrong. Not that I know particularly what to do about it. I guess I would like, step one, it sounds crazy, but step one is to get younger leaders, because it's impossible to even have this discussion with somebody who's fucking 78 or